Corner alert. Corner alert. This is what we need. We need a corner.
Hit the corner flags.
And we got Charvarius Ward, who is probably the biggest name corner available in this free agency. And also a guy that I'm pretty confident is not going to be tagged by the Niners. So he will become available. So PFF said Ward struggled in 2024 and posted career lows in a number of PFF metrics, but his overall body of work will keep him as one of the top options on the market in 2025. Last year was his best in the NFL to date with a 86.5 PFF coverage grade, ranking third amongst all players at his position, with cornerback teammate Lenore receiving an in-season extension. The writing appears on the wall that Ward will be on his way out of San Francisco. Now, he also had a big family tragedy, and he already said point blank, I can't stay in San Francisco for my own mental health. I need out. So we already know he's going to leave San Francisco. Like I said, all signs point that. What I find funny is he posted career lows in number of PFF metrics. Last year was his best in the NFL to date with an 86.5 PFF coverage grade. PFF, make up your damn mind. He's a corner. I care about two things with corners. I'm going to say one, but I'll give you two. I care about how you can cover. That's number one. That should be number 1, 2, and 3, and 4. But the only other thing I'll say is will they come up and hit a running back, or will they Dory Jackson it?
Yeah,
it's very important. About
that. It's very important. So,
but yeah, 86.5 coverage grade. I'll take that all day long. 12 games this season, all 12 were starts, obviously 54 tackles, a tackle for loss, and 5 passes deflected. But what's really the big thing on this is one of the few guys you're going to see in the market that legit has the potential to be a number 1 corner. There's not a lot of guys you can sit there and say are number 1 corner. And not a lot of them hit the open market. And here's the problem. When they hit the open market, they're going to be 29 years old before the season starts. This is a guy that you got maybe a couple of years, and that's it. That's it. And what I like about him is, let's say you sign him to a 3-year contract, hypothetically. Because I think that's legit, a 3-year contract. So you get a 3-year contract. You let him out at the end of 3 years. At that point, he's now 32 years old as a free agent again. You got him for years 29, 30, and 31. If he's probably going to be tailing down around 31, maybe even 30, maybe going to give a year or two, and that's it. Like I said before, he starts tailing down. And you hope Banks can take over as CB1. And you hope Ward can be a good guy to go ahead and mentor him. Because I know the Giants aren't giving up on Banks. So I'm kind of including that in my head, even though I disagree with that mentality. I would say, screw it. We need to go places. You can decide if you're coming along or not. That's my mentality, would be point blank. Because you gave us some BS last year. I would point blank have that mentality. But I could see where the Giants go, no, we drafted this guy. We traded up with this guy. This needs to be the guy. You're bringing a guy like Ward, who's going to be, again, 29 years old. He's at the tail end of his prime here, at the very tail end of it. You bring him in. You don't pay him more than a couple of years. Like I said, 2-3 years, and that's it. And then you can bring in, somebody else, or hope that Banks recovers and becomes the number 1. Worst things to do. Worst things you could do.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please.